Those damn grenade enemies, dude. Oh, come on. I'm not even attached to that one. It knows what it's doing. Two shots. Why did you... Why would you... I was about to say, why would he jump off? That's so stupid. Damn wonky controls.
Okay, let's find those detonator parts.
Give me a lot of grenades. Relay combine. Detonator.
Picked up the relay.
Great job. Now to get through that gate.
Yeah, just gotta figure out how to get down from here first.
Mm-hmm. Give me a safe room and the shop. It's gonna be a boss fight. See. Ability, huh? Mm-hmm. Curious. We got the crank though. Lock from the other side. More Magnum ammo. That can't be good. I gotta get from here to here.
That'll get me down.
Hmm. Got 2 shots. Yeah, I figured as much. Hmm. But why are you running the opposite way? Bitch. Why did I slide all the way the fuck? Oh, okay. I guess that works.
Now for the other side.
Huh. I thought I was just being pushed around, but I guess I was actually going where I needed to. I already hear him. Give me all this gunpowder to make, like, whatever, but no scrap. Oh, back to the safe room, I guess. I hear a chainsaw. Am I dead? God, I'm just being swarmed.
This.
Bitch. Reloading everything.
Hopefully this thing still works.
You're just hoping that it still works? Oh geez, that's a lot of them.
Now what?
Gonna have to jump, dude.
You'll have to take it.
Yeah, those are just NPCs. We can't actually do anything here. I hear a big guy coming. Hmm. That does look better.
This is my lucky day.
I'll say, you could say that again, buddy. this is how I got over there, I guess. Reach the ground using the suspended platform.
Phew.
Well, if it works.
That took longer than planned. Luckily, I found a bike. Should make up for lost time.
Great. You'll need it. It's 15 miles to the city center on the 419.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it looks so different. I just gotta get to the city center. This stands right there, point blank. Motorcycle time? Don't tell me it switches back to Grace somehow. Please no. Oh, rusted and everything. I'm amazed it still runs. Controllable motorcycle. I did not expect this. And there's gun. Oh, there's the fucking
All right, should make it there in no time.
Good to hear.
drum
How are
pistol.
the roads? Leon?
Just a few potholes.
There's Gideon. With an RPG, huh? Oh, the zombie dogs.
This stage just keeps getting better and better.
There's Gideon. And his fucking zombie dogs.
Pups could use more training.
This is insane. Stop one of the Wicked attacks on the highway.
So much for the direct route.
This is awesome. Come on, Leon, reload.
You can. Seriously. I don't give up that easy.
Well, I'm out of healing items. I don't think the laws of physics apply to Leon Kennedy. No, they do not. At this point, you're just like, come on, man. Not my battle axe.
I've had enough of you. I know the feeling.
Hit his gas tank. Well, I mean, I didn't expect a motorcycle fight.
Come on.
That went better than expected. There's no way he's dead, though.
Should have worn a helmet.
All the one-liners, dude. I mean, motorcycle fight. Not something you expect, but you welcome it when you see it.
You should be close to the coordinates.
Yeah. Looks like it. I'll take a look around then.
Walk on a phone with no case. Brave man. Search for grace. This says we're done with this. There's a check mark on it. I remember this. Isn't this like the police station's like really close by? I hear it. Ah. Thought you could blend into the ground, did you? PP. Mm-hmm. There it is. Requiem City Police Department. 30 years. 30 years. It's been since Leon's been back here. Curious.
Still standing.
I feel the same way, Leon. RE2 flashbacks.
It's on you now.
Arrive at the RPD. Everything's still here, just like the RE2 remake. Need a tool to get this open. The original save box is still there too. Yeah, and the old school saving, like, station. Typewriter. There's no way this thing still works. Typewriter. They knew we'd try to save.
Sherryman RPD.
It's been a while since you've been back there.
Yeah. Looks like the BSAA set up HQ here.
Abandoned?
Not sure.
$2023. Welcome, Leon. You can't save anyone.
That fucking guy. And Grace. Shit, she's in danger. Sherry found Grace.
At RPD?
Yeah, exactly. Someone's been expecting us. Got a lock on our location. Headed there now.
Copy that.
There's a save point. Oh, there we go. I could buy ammo again. That's good. Surveys are posted here. It's just reloading everything. Hell yeah, I remember this. That was a weird puzzle. No shit. And Mr. X was here the whole time too, the fucking tyrant. God, I wonder where Claire is at. I hope she's okay. Marvin. Marvin Brenna.
Hey, Lieutenant Brenna. Kennedy. Reporting for duty.
Get a key to open it. Watch there still be liquors all over the place. That would be something. I hear the raccoon. I hear you, but I can't see it. Oh, there you are. Dead end. Hey, Banana Man, what's up, Boy Scout? Really couldn't wait, huh? The moment I got all my chores done and I got everything I needed to do, like I got my time cards filled out, I finished my laundry, I got something to eat, I took a shower, I made sure I didn't have to do anything else the rest of the day, so I could sit here as early as possible, and I'm pretty sure we're close to the end game. I think we're like a good 3/4 of the way through, but we're back at the Raccoon City Police Department, and Leon immediately had flashbacks, and it showed flashback cutscenes from the second Resident Evil game. So he's clearly PTSD from his first day on the job 30 years prior, and then just zombie invasion that he managed to survive. Yeah, look, the funniest thing is, like, you go up to the old typewriter where you used to save, and look what he says. There's no way this thing still works. I could not wait whatsoever. All the doors that we had to do all these puzzles to open and all this wackadoodle stuff is still here, just in obviously ruin and rust. And even like the first crazy puzzle, he's like straight up says, he's like, that was a weird puzzle, yeah. Oh, it's so nostalgic. Because the RE2 remake came out in 2019, I want to say, or 2020. Because Resident Evil 8 came out in 2021. This is coming out in 2026. So, yeah, we already came through here, dead end. Came through here, another dead end, possibly. Yeah, because we shot the raccoon thing here. But Grace, like, oh yeah, that's the heart door. But Grace willingly, well, I told you about the remakes coming out too. Yeah. You did tell me when the remakes came out, and I played them. I didn't play them on stream when they first came out, but I did play them in general. The only one I didn't play was Resident Evil 3 Remake, because I kind of refused to play that because they cut like half of the game. Like, there's like a good section of the game they just left out and didn't add into the remake, which people were like kind of mad about. There was like a couple of bosses, a whole section of the game from those in the classic one that was there, but in the remake they just weren't, like, they just didn't make them. I just went through here, right? Yeah, I just did. Need a tool to get this open. I don't know, maybe your axe. Code Veronica remake is coming out next year, and I'm kind of excited for that. So I don't think I played the original Code Veronica, but I know of its significance. Because there's Veronica, and then there's wait. Armory has leftover supplies, gun shop out back, working shotgun and ammo, parking garage, advanced team supplies, weapon upgrade parts. Ooh. Kendo's gun shop is still there. Wait. Yeah, debris. I can't go anywhere. So this is the only door that works. But I was talking with my friends earlier, and we all have the same agreement on Grace as a character. She's like, it feels so mean to say that a new character is really stupid, but something about Grace just makes me like very not mad to play as her, but you know when you're like thinking even someone with basic common sense would do better in this situation, and then she does every wrong choice. I know she's got an arc, but there's a limit to how much, like, she's Alice. Yeah, but Alice, before she got amnesia in the original Resident Evil movie that was loosely based on the games, Resident Evil 2, the movie, was based off the second Resident Evil game, kind of, because it had Jill in there. And then, you didn't see Leon, but you saw Jill Valentine. And then the other characters that were just for the movie. But, like, I mean, Alice is a really cool character in concept. It's weird that they kept adding characters from the games for like 1 or 2 films and then just have them have no significance onto the plot of the film whatsoever. Because I'm gonna rant for a little bit for a second. That really annoyed me. So in the Resident Evil films by Wes Anderson, I think that's his name because he casted his wife Mila Jovovich as Alice, right? And is it Wes Anderson? Something. Anyway, the guy who made the Resident Evil live action movies, right? So the crazy thing that was really stupid, that's the biggest difference between the games versus the films, but I guess I understand the movies came out around the same time as the first couple of games did, so they didn't really know what story to go with. In the movies, they made the T virus. They didn't make any contingency plans for the virus whatsoever. They didn't make any vaccines. They didn't do this, that. They waited. They released the virus out into the world and then said, over the course of the virus wiping out humanity, we'll work on a cure. And when we finally have the cure, we'll release it and kill all the zombies and repopulate with the people we want, right? Kind of like what Voltec tried to do. In the games, within less than a month, they had a vaccine for like the T virus because they made the vaccine at the same time as the virus because this is the only smart thing they did. They're just like, why would we make a world-destroying virus without a way to cure it and then release it before we have the cure? That's what they did different in the games. They're just like, oh, let's make the T-virus, but before it ever gets out, let's make an antivirus just in case someone that we don't want to get infected gets infected. And that's how Sherry Birkin got infected. That's how she was like given the cure to the virus that like ended up giving her healing factor and stuff like that. And certain people got mutations like Albert Wesker, you know, this and that. It's just ruin shutter, locker locked. It's just the movie Umbrella Corporation is way dumber than the game Umbrella. She still got it though. Yeah, but she didn't turn into a zombie. That's the thing. It's the same thing that happened with Leon. The difference is she was infected, I believe, with a version of the C virus and the T virus because her father was William Birkin, who created the T virus and the C virus, injected himself with the C virus when he got shot by Hunk and his squad as an attempt to save his life because he didn't want his research stolen by Umbrella. And then he mutated, infected Sherry. Claire got her to the underground lab that her mother worked at, like Sherry's mother worked at, and then ended up giving her the antivirus for the T and the C virus, which ended up, yeah, Leon is dying, but so is Sherry, and I'm assuming Jill and Claire, all the people that were in Raccoon City 30 years ago. They're all dying of the same illness, but I feel like it's affecting Leon more, obviously because he has more exposure to different viruses and stuff like that, but also mainly because I would obviously think it has to do with stress, right? Because Jill Valentine, when she got infected with a specific version of the virus that stopped her from aging like completely. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Jesus.
Damn. His fellow officers from 30 years prior.
Rest easy, officer.
Good on you, Leon. Wait, so they got the cure and it did fuck all? So here's the thing. It stopped them from turning into a zombie. But what the cure did that they didn't realize, like the vaccinations for like the different viruses, is that specifically the strain of the T virus that affected the people on day 0 of the Raccoon City outbreak. 30 years later, here we are in the current timeline. Only now are they getting side effects. And apparently Grace Ashcroft, if we're paying attention to the context of like the clues that Victor Gideon was talking about Grace, because he had the exact same version that Leon had, except it was all over his body instead of just his hands, because he had like the late stage version of it, right? What they're implying is that Grace, something in her blood is gonna make it so that, yeah, Grace is secure. That's what they're implying. That's probably why they're trying so hard to capture her. But as you could see with Grace, she was straight up went with them because she was so done after like Emily got killed. Because Emily got stabbed when the helicopter crashed and then she mutated, all this and that. It's messed up, but it would make sense as to why they needed to get Grace into the game. She is just like a random character that was added, that her mother was important to the previous stories. Oh, you kids have fun solving this one. Barry, here on a flag. She's not though. Like they clearly, because like her mother was important. Oh look, that's Jill's beret from the STARS unit. So obviously Grace's mother had something to do with it. They said she's going to be the main moving forward. That's the thing. Now she's going to be that. I think leading up to this, you didn't know anything about Grace Ashcroft. You knew about her mother, but now we have Grace, and if Grace is going to be the main character moving forward. Kids have fun stuff with this one, Barry. Oh yeah, like that's Claire's jacket or Chris's jacket. They're both in STARS. Like, I have no problem with Grace being the main character moving forward. Kind of like what they did with Ethan Winters for 7 and 8. Oh yeah, look, the classic Raccoon one. The issue is, because we see Grace's face. We didn't see Ethan's face because, like, obviously, you know, maskless, faceless protagonist saving his family. Barry's to-do list. Turn in training plan for new recruit. Join Jill at the shooting range. Pick up girls from soccer. Don't be late. Find the missing library rooftop priority. The librarian is about to blow a gasket. Looks like Captain checked it out last. Which means Leon must say something to get her out of her funk. I mean, he tried to when, like, she was initially in shock, but at the same time, I'm just like, oh, okay, I don't like this. Hold on, what's the... Do we have the battery storage location? Okay, these are scavenger hunt. Okay, see, little locks like this are... I'm gonna go with the obvious one. They're P. RBC. RCC. That's the school I went to. CCC. Is there an S? I would put ass. No, there is an S. Oh, there's no A. Are you not listening? Yeah, wait, Leon must say something to get her out of her funk. So like Leon will probably like it's either Leon or they're gonna have obviously she's gonna have a revelation. It clicks when you get the right one. Why I don't use locks like this normally. They all sound the same to me. That one sounded different. See the clicker just made? Yeah. Yeah, RC. Listening to specific frequencies of clicks is going to drive me insane. Oh, triple R. Power Shades Charm. A charm for Requiem. Officers limitless bullet penetration increases power pounder from the last blast and another. Okay. That's obviously a Albert Wesker thing. Ta-da. Charms. Power Shades Charm. There's more charms. Seer charms. Charm for any gun increases firepower. Okay. Arms. Do I have this on? Oh, I have it on there. Okay. Yes, put those on. So this is for the Requiem. Is it gonna examine? Yes. I have the Requiem. I have the Power Shades Charm. So that means increased bullet penetration. Yeah. It's specifically for the Requiem, which is good. Which means... See, this is almost completely upgraded, which is good. But I'm saving this for a boss fight. You can't wear them. Oh no, they're not shades. They're like charms for the gun. I just wish Grace was able to put them on the two guns that she has. And I have to actively remember not to press Q to do a 180 like it is in the other Resident Evil games. The Q is my healing thing in this. God, this was a weird puzzle. It rusted and won't budge. Yeah. Here's the library where we had Mr. X. There's gonna be zombies in here. There's no way there's not. I hear the rattling of the raccoon. I hear him. Oh, I hear him. The up top? There's that big ass, like, wrench thing that lifted up the library books. It feels so weird that they turned like an abandoned like art museum into like a police station. and just kept all like the puzzles and underground tunnels and stuff like that, and somehow just managed to integrate that into like a functioning police station. Of course, it wasn't like that way for a long time, but mechanic jack. There we go. That's
Crack open that shutter.
where are the zombies. I hear them. I hear the raccoon. He's getting closer. Oh. Gotta be on one of the shelves. So if he's right here, and he's loud as fuck right here. Oh, there we go. That's a good place to hide him, actually. An annoying place to hide him, if I'm being honest. That's what I did with the Devil May Cry series. See, I already went through there. I'm gonna save it real quick. Devil May Cry is such a fun franchise that I have to get into. Like I know a little bit of the lore because I saw like a 5-hour video explaining the lore of all the games, and even like the original Netflix show, not the new one. And then there was the comics and the manga that came out that explained the difference between like before the events of the first game when where Dante and Virgil were kids. When it came out, so I bought the other two and played those first. Yeah, didn't they have like the Steam sale for all 5 of the Devil May Cry games for like $30 for all 5 of them? Ooh, I don't like this. Yeah, rusted shutter and then locked.
Sure you have questions. The ruins of the Raccoon City Police Department.
I hear Wesker.
I'll explain everything. You need to understand. Covert military units from every country on Earth.
This is before Steam. Oh, Schnikes.
One purpose. To find Elpis.
But an order them from Amazon on the PS2.
Power to upset the military balance of the world. The last virus, created by Spencer. Designed to control human consciousness.
Mind control?
Yep. Must have been expensive.
They couldn't let it be stolen. So they launched the missile strike to hide it.
To hide a virus. Why do something so extreme?
Extreme? Is it? When the president tried to investigate, they had him assassinated. And you are the key to retrieving Elpis.
Emily.
In a way. But not the girl you met. So many attempts. So many
2013.
failures. Such a waste.
What do you mean?
It's her.
Copies. Crafted to duplicate you. All useless.